Well then, that's a thing. Towing a thing. That's pretty cool. And he's got capped side pipes. And those vents look like they're right off the side of a 70s Trans Am. That thing is cool. That's awesome. Obviously doing a road trip with it. And towing in a 50s, I want to say Chev. Either Chev or Pontiac. Can't quite make it out. That thing is cool. Oh, everybody, Durzo here. Well, another day, another trip to the farm. On my way into work. Finally went and remembered to go grab some fly spray. Give these guys a bit of relief. I can get the, come on, pump up. There we go. Try and knock down some of these guys. Poor Mav. You know, you'd think with bugs, they'd prefer the dark color, but they don't. This guy's the one who gets most of the flies. There we go, they're all disappearing now. That's better, eh, Mav? Please and thank you, don't give me a good belt. There we go, dropping like flies, pardon the pun, or the expression. There you go, we got some visitors today. Not really visitors, they should actually be leaving soon. They're normally down here at night, not this time. Maybe we could try to get in here. Our fencer and our, sorry for the wind, our fencer and the lines kind of, I don't want to say patchworked, but it's basically what it is. It's not, they've seen better days. So, yeah, looking to get new ones. Might be a next year project though, because it doesn't really do much for keeping those guys out. They like to get in here today, and then coming this holiday Monday, it's going to be Labor Day, as I previously kind of mentioned in the channel description there. I'm both, I guess you'd call it a nerd and a geek. I like D&D, I like Magic. Weird that way, what can I say? So, duck under the fence I left on. Normally I turn it off, but with those guys right there, I wanted to make sure they stayed out, so be careful where I step. Alright, I'm gonna get zapped. But yeah, so starting a D&D game. Ooh, somebody's having fun. I moved up here, I guess it's going on 2.5, 3 years ago. And moved up here to be with my fiance. And kind of left all my gaming buddies and that back home. So I haven't really played that much. But finally found some people at my current place of employ who are interested in trying D&D. They've never tried it before. They've always wanted to. So I've got myself DMing, running it. I've got my wife is gonna be fiance, whatever, common law. Take your pick on how you want to put it. She's gonna be playing. She's picked a druid to play. I've got a friend from work who isn't even really that into fantasy. He's just kind of looking for something new to try. Figured it'd be a cool thing, so he's gonna play a fighter specializing in sniping with a crossbow. Another guy who's really into fantasy, really into, you know, gaming and that, but he's gonna just be a fighter with dual wielding axes. He's actually got a little workaround that we're doing for one of the rules, because it's so riotous that done just for kicks. Another lad I work with is going to be playing. He's wanted to play forever and ever and ever and ever, but could never find anybody, so he's read all the rule books, just never played. He's going to be doing a rogue, but he's taking inspiration from Indiana Jones. So he's not going to be the backstabby, sneaky type, per se. He wants the trap finding, trap disarming type of guy. And his girlfriend wants to play as well. She's been very interested, apparently, and he's decided, you know what? Sure, why not? Is it okay if she plays? And she wants to play a bard. So, yeah, some of those classes, they're not exactly what I would pick for a starter, but at least it's nothing that's pure arcane, because pure spellcasting and arcane just gets, it's not good for, just taking a tour, I guess, a farm here. It's not good for a beginning player. It just, I find there's too many rules, too many, oh, did you check, oh, by the way, don't forget to add, did you mark off, and it's just, it's no good for a beginning player. You don't get to enjoy it, you don't get to learn the flow of the game. Fighter, I find, is a really, really good class because it's simple. You can factor everything in and lay it all out so that you get every bonus that you're entitled to when you do your attacks, etc. And then you can branch out from there. We are going to be playing 3-5, which is, some people say that's the best one that D&D ever made. Some people love 5th. I mean, some people go for Pathfinder, right? Like, it's personal opinion. I really like 3-5. One of the things I've seen from 5th, I've never played 5th. I will put that out there right now. Don't hate me for it. Don't hate me for my comments, just my opinion. From the little bit that I have read about 5th, little lumber mill, they did streamline a lot of it. There was a lot of stuff, though, that I don't like the way it feels in 5th. I don't like what they did. It feels like they oversimplified it, but one thing I do like is they streamlined skills. So I'm going to try and incorporate that in this 3-5 game, where instead of, normally what you have is you have a whole bunch of modifiers and ranks and stuff that don't quite make sense. It's stuff like, in 5th edition, from what I gather, there's something like acrobatics. So climbing, jumping, tumbling, all that kind of stuff. You know, are you good at it? Cool, awesome, that makes sense. 3-5 has jump, climb, tumble, all that is a separate skill, and it's sort of one of those things where, so apparently you can't jump worth a damn because you never trained to jump. I'm not sure how that works. It should just be, well, if you're strong, you're strong. If you know how to swim, you should be able to swim. You don't have to train in swimming, per se. Like, it just seems overly complicated that way. So what I'm going to try and do is make it so it's more, I'll be their, this leads out to the pasture. The rest of the pasture there. Like I said, 200 acres here. Woohoo! I'll be their modifiers as DM. I'll kind of, give them, I guess in 5th it'd be considered advantage. And sort of adjust whether or not it's easier or harder for them to do it. But all I need out of them is their actual skill modifier. So, is it something involving strength? Cool, what's your strength modifier? Roll. Okay, you did enough or you didn't, right? Try to simplify it, especially because they are beginning players and it can be very, very overwhelming, I find. So yeah, that's what's coming up. I'm not sure if I'll try recording the sessions themselves. We'll see how the first couple go, and if people are into it, people like it, it seems like it's going good, we'll go from there. But ooh, weather weather's coming in. Hopefully it stays away long enough for me to get to that truck and to work. But yeah, that's what's coming up. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you want to see. Is D&D sessions. Like I said, 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons. Woohoo! Can't go wrong. Well, I guess you can, but again, personal opinion. Yeah, thanks for coming for the walk. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon with either more truck talk, more Le Mans talk, more horse talk, more gaming talk. Take your pick. We'll find out.